Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I'm going to show you how to take your melody from this to this. Alright, so Yum Audio has a new plugin called Tape Stop, and I'll show you how to use it in FL Studio. So let's start a new pattern, and I'm going to show you how I like to use this, which is a little bit different than everybody else. Let's hit Controls. Actually, let's go to a new pattern. Open up the piano roll. I'm going to import some MIDI real quick, so we have a fresh slate. Okay, let's go to pattern mode. Now in this case, I have to shorten the notes, so I hit Control L. Okay, so now we're going to add pattern 3 to the playlist. Let's go to song mode. And now what I want to do is go to the mixer and load up the Lo-Fi Tape Stop. Now I also have their plugins called Lo-Fi Playtime and Lo-Fi Pitch Dropout. And I'll show you how to use that in combination with Tape Stop. So with Tape Stop, the first thing I do, which is a little bit unorthodox, is I pull the mix level down because I want to hear this effect blended in with the original sound. So as I pull up Tape Stop, when I hit stop, the pitch goes down. So I added some extra stuff on top of this called Flux, which creates that like wobbly effect as it's going down. Now I'll turn this at 100% so you can hear what it sounds like. So it does tape stop and tape start effects. So Flux does it like all the randomness, muffles the signal, and dust, getting tongue twisted, and dust adds like the texture to the sound, so it sounds a little bit different than your original sound. Okay, so I have my stop time set to 1 bar and then start time set to half a bar. So what I'm going to do from here is pull down the mix level. So let's pull this down to about 30% or so, because I want to blend the original melody with this effect so that it creates a sound effect in the background. So what I want to do is hit record. Let's go to record everything and let's hit start. And now I'm just going to press these start and stop buttons. You can actually hit the stop button multiple times. So this is a long chord. I forgot it's recorded my voice as well, so I'll delete that. So this reminds me of those SP404s where you press the button and it creates like that effect. Okay, so now we have that recorded. We can hit stop. And now it recorded all those movements. So if I go back to hit play, spacebar, it records everything we just did. So now it feels like more of a live performance. Now let me show you how to blend this in. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit so you can hear the effect. Okay, so that's what's happening, but let's blend it in with the mix level. So now we're adding a texture to the melody so it moves. Let's turn this up a little bit. So I think 20% is probably the best for this specific melody. Now what I'm going to do is load up their other plugins called Playtime, Lo-Fi Playtime. And I had this preset because I like this. So it's set the right side, I turn the reverse off. It's on slow. And the left side is on normal. So it's playing the slowed version to the right and the original to the left. And I have this set to 30% mix level. And I spread it out a little bit more. So if I crank this all the way up, you could do this. I would recommend you pull your notes up an octave if you do add the full slowed down effect. So Control up. So these sounds are from Jacob's plugin called Octave. So this is at full 100%. Pull it back. So 50% or less somewhere. And then we're gonna add the pitch dropout to add more randomness. So my amount is set so low, it's set to 1%, and then I have it set on stereo mode. and the chance is at 100, so it's just random. And now we have a fully moving melody. And if any effect becomes too much, you can always pull the mix level down. So what I'm going to do now is go through Octave and just swap out the sound just to show you how this works on literally every sound. Let's just pick on random keyboard. So this is all three of the plugins combined. Now here's without, just to give you a context. Now it still sounds good as is, but when you add these custom effects, now you sound like your own thing. So I like Yum Audio's ideas for their software, their plugins. Now we have something we've never heard before. So let's swap it out for a random sound. Let's just do a pad. Might be too long because I'm not sure how his pads are programmed. But I'm just picking random presets. And then let's do one more thing. Let's slow both sides down. So now it's in halftime. And let's do full 100%. Now you have something you've never heard before. Crazy. Insanity. Crazy. So I'm telling you guys, I'm putting you on. So check out Yum Audio. I'll leave a link below, and any descriptive stuff I'll leave below. Thank you for watching. It's Game from BusyWorksBeats.com. Peace.